have to be more acknowledged about, not acknowledge what you know about football.
Hmm.
So, and that's a good thing that you definitely have that knowledge on that. And I'm very, very proud of you, Jerry. I just cannot keep saying it and over again because, what you can let me know, talk to me about friends, okay? Sometimes, friends can disturb you and put you in another aspect, okay? So what would you do in that case if a friend came up to you and being, because a lot of people are jealous. We have a lot of jealousy out there, okay, with everybody. A lot of things people are doing, people get jealous. So you can talk to me to tell me, what do you think about some of your friends? Because I know some of your friends probably be like, well, he think he can do this, he think he can do that, whatever. How would you feel about that? Like, how would you handle that situation?
Well, for most people that act that way, I would just laugh because you're different, and so in the future, when they see you on TV, they'll know, and then they'll be like, "Dang, I shouldn't been near him more often and stuff like that."
Yeah.
So I would just laugh.
You just laugh. And you know what? That's what you do. Hey, what they say, rub it off your shoulder because you're going to have a lot of that. There's a lot of kids out here today and they get jealous. Even though they can probably do the same thing if they put their mind to it, and if they do, but a lot of them don't want to, and you are motivated to do what you do. And like I said, it's a blessing. And when you put God first, like I said, you're going to go somewhere when you put Him first. And that's what I like about you. But that's a good answer. You just smile at it. Hey, don't get mad, because you know what? The enemies and stuff is going to be out there. They're going to be out there. But don't get mad at anything, because you know what? Smile at it and keep it moving. That's what you do, because it's gonna be some haters out there. It's gonna be, oh, he think he can play football. Let me try to get him, sway him into doing something else. Because I know, I bet you I can get him to do this. I bet you I can get him to do that. And then he'll be in trouble. So I really, definitely put my hat off to you.
And being different, that's definitely a good thing. I mean, you don't want to be like everybody else.
Right.
And I really love the aspect about your education, because I'm not sure how far you want to go with football, like if you want to go professional or anything, but education is key. Like I used to tell the students when I worked at in the school district, it's not enough to just want to go pro.
Yeah.
You need to know how to read those contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a difference between getting a $15 million contract, and everybody's like, yeah, and getting a $5 million contract.
Mm-hmm.
And that $5 million contract you get, that might have you, if you get hurt, you're still going to get paid.
Right.
But you might get that 50 million contract, and that 50 million contract may have a stipulation that if you get hurt, you're not getting paid while you're, being laid up. So people need to understand you got to be educated in that, and not only that, knowing how to read the plays. It's not enough to be like, okay, this you want to be able to learn how to read the plays, and also be able to learn how to call plays too.
Right.
So that's important to the educational aspect, and to piggyback off of what Dr. Rock said too about peer pressure. I'm sure peer pressure is everywhere, because I know there's times when people want to go hang out, do stuff like that. Of course, you're still a kid, you still want to have fun, but at the same time, you got to think, now, was it worth it for me to sacrifice going to the mall to get that extra practice time in, to be able to get to what? Dallas? Okay? So there's some people, maybe they might have made it to Dallas, but their work ethic. So I applaud you for having a good work ethic as a young man, because I work and I know people on my job that don't have a quarter of the work ethic that you have.
Yes.
So I applaud you, and I applaud mom. And I also applaud mom, because mom is not like the typical it's called like stage mom kind of thing. You didn't force him into it. And I listened when you were talking. You were saying there was something that he wanted to do.
Correct. Right.
There are some parents out there that, okay, even though the child might have that talent, that might not necessarily be where they want to go. And the moms push them and force them. And so I like the fact that you're not like your typical stay
I
small.
appreciate
No, it's
that.
not.
And I wanted to just make a comment with that. A lot of times I'm asked, like, what is it that you're doing to, you know, push him to get this far? And so I just wanted to, you know, just state that really it's not me. I push my son to be a respectful and distinguished gentleman, African American male, young male in this world. He pushes himself. Now, do I get on him about academics? Do I get on him about responsibility? Absolutely. And it's not just me. It's my family as well. His dad, you know, he does talk to him. He has awesome male role models, because let's face it, I'm not a male. I can't teach him how to be a male.
Right.
But at the same time, you know, I am his mother. So I do, on occasions, I will ask him, hey, this is what you want to do, or remind him, because I never played football. I was a cheerleader, but I never played football. So, you know, I always want to make sure that he knows my loyalty is to him. If he walked away from this tomorrow, I might be a little disappointed, because I know what his skill set is. But I still am loyal to my child. He's loyal to the game. So, you know, I just want to state that we all are awarded a lot of the same opportunities when it comes to certain things, and it's just a matter of jumping on them, taking them, researching it, looking into what, you know, it is that your children or whoever it is that you're responsible for want to do. I get my moments where I'm like, okay, balloons and cowbells, and I get all excited, and I'm texting people and calling people, and he's like, Mom, really? But I have to even tell him, hold up, like, I'm a mom. You know, I don't play with people's kids. He knows that, including my own. Like, let me be that cheerleader for you, because besides myself, the only man above, like, is your biggest cheerleader. And your biggest fan. But the rest of us are here, you know, to guide you and get you through it. So let me be excited. You're my child. You go pro. Look, I'm gonna lay on the floor and cry and yell and scream, because I know that this is what you want. But at the same time, I'm mom. Getting them to practice, get them to school. I mean, it's rough. It's not easy out here. And I just want to, you know, publicly thank my friends and family, and the people that are in our corner supporting constantly. I get a lot of texts, a lot of calls, emails, support from people that just really want to invest in Jared's life. Dr. Rox, me and you talk often. You give Jared advice. I love that, because it's not just about monetary. It's not just about, you know, what we all know what he can do. But that support and that guidance and advice is crucial. So I just want him to, you know, take in things that people have talked to him about and really, you know, apply that to wherever he needs to. And at the same time, I give him that time. I create boundaries. I want you to be a kid. I want you to hang out with your friends. I want you to, you know, go outside, ride a bike. You know, it doesn't have to be football 24/7, although it is. I don't want him to lose that part of his childhood either, because that's important. So, you know, I'm just so proud and excited as to where we're going. I didn't expect any of this. This all came, you know, recent, and we're just so excited.
Well, I'm definitely excited for him, because I know the day that he going to tell me, oh, auntie, because he calls me auntie, I'm going to be a football player. I'm going to be in the NBA. I just have that feeling. I don't know. That's just me, you know, because I told you that once I found out that you was into the football, I was like, wow, you know, I claimed it for you. You know, oh, he's going to be this. He's going to be that. And who is your best football player that you look at on Sundays? Or who is your best player? You can tell us. You don't have to hold out the Eagles. All the Eagles fans don't got nothing to do with this.
Y'all will be all right. Look.
If there's somebody else, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I like a lot, but like recently, I'll be watching Saquon Barkley, Najee Harris, Jonathan Taylor, a lot of them.
You do?
Yeah. I like how they play, and I like try to incorporate that into how I play too.
Wow, I heard that.
Some good people.
That sounds, yes.
And you also really focus on college
Yeah,
football a lot.
Yeah, college.
Which is part of the experience he's going with. So we're excited about that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We're excited.
Yeah, because you know, like you said, you now you didn't tell us, but you didn't tell us. You know, I know certain people favorite is the Eagles or Cowboys, or so. Do you have a favorite or no? Like far as your team?
Oh, Dallas. I like the Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
All right, the Cowboys. I know a lot of people that like Cowboys, Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles, they're good sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Eagles they're pretty good. You know, I mean, a little bit time they just kept messing up, but you know, I guess, you know, I'm not gonna say if I have a team that I root for, because but I do. My husband is into the Eagles, so I'll be like, oh yeah, they're gonna hit that ball, yeah. I'll be right with him saying all that, but because I know that he's into the Eagles. The Eagles is, you know, he does love even if they mess up. If they don't mess up, he's an Eagle fan. You know, that's just his thing. I mean, you know, we all got our own teams of what we like, but he's an Eagles fan.
That's a true fan because, you know, fan is short for fanatic.
Yes.
So if you're a fan, win or lose, you know, you're a fan.
Yep. I got the count on all of us, you know. Yep. So you can over. So it can be on there too. So Farrah, you have anything else to say?
No, I don't really have a lot except just to say, I wish you all the best. Keep your head up.
Oh, you got another phone.
Just, you know, forget about the naysayers and you know, people like that, and just, you know, keep on doing your thing.
Okay, we got a caller.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Hello, podcast WXPN, Dr. Rock Show.
Hello, you there, Rashad? Y'all there?
Hello.
Hey.
How are you? This is WXPN podcast, Dr. Roxanne Conti Show. Morning. How are you?
Hi, Rashad. This is Kendra, Jared's mom. We're on the radio. Did you want to shout out to him?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Jared because great student athlete, great friend. He's amazing at everything he does. Funny guy. Hi, this is Latrice. This is Rashad's mom, and I want to say congratulations to you, Jared. I wish you the best of luck in everything that you do, and continue doing great things. Everything is great.
Wonderful.
Thank you guys so much.
Well, who are you? Could you introduce yourself to us so we know who you are that's calling up?
I'm Rashad Davis, one of Jared's friends at school.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yes, and him and his mother are very supportive. We want to thank you so much. You've come to some of Jared's games. You've supported Jared in school with this recent student council.
Yeah.
You guys have just been really, really supportive, and we thank you so much.
Wonderful.
Sure, you're welcome. Yeah, very, very welcome. I'm happy for real.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we're happy for you as well, Rashawn. Are you you're situated for high school, correct?
Yes.
Where can you let everybody know where you're going? Because I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for Father Judge.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
So you also play football?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Not for a team yet, but I'm looking forward for high school.
High school. Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You know, I'm glad to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, a lot of young men, you know, doing good things, and that's what I want to hear. I like that. Yes. So who is the other person in the background that this is
Mom.
the mom? Okay. Hi, Mom. How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. you know, that's wonderful to have your son so talented. And you know, I was telling Kendra, her son's so talented. It's wonderful to have the kids. You start them off early, and then they'll never depart, and they'll do the right thing. Yes.
Yeah, you have to keep them looking forward to something.
Yes.
Because there's so much negative going on right now.
Yes.
So you have to give them something to look forward to. And I'm glad that they became really good friends. So they definitely uplift each other. I know Rashad talks about Jared a lot and how focused he is into the football game and everything. So
yes.
I'm very happy for them.
And likewise, Mom, Jared loves his homie, and I love, you know, every time I come to that school, your son always greets me and always speaks. I get a hug, I'll get a high five, and that's unusual, and I like it because he can also look me in my face, and that shows a lot about you. So, you know, rock on from mom to mom.
Yeah.
Think about it. I just had to laugh telling them when we first got together and Jared came over and how little they were.
I know.
It shot up. It seems like over 50 days. They are so tall.
I know.
So it's just amazing.
It's awesome.
Yes,
and no matter what, regardless of whether they, you know, they don't go to the same high school, I would love for them to remain friends and just support one another. That's what's all about.
Right.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much for calling in. You know, we appreciate you calling in. And you keep on, you know, doing what you do.
Yes.
And hopefully I'll see you definitely in NFL. Yes.
We're looking forward to that.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Thank you so much for calling.
All right. Thanks. Do you want this?
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
So we have another caller.
Hello.
Hi. Yes. How are you? This is WXPN Dr. Rock Show.
Wonderful. Thank you for taking my call.
Yes. So Jared's on he's our guest today. Did you want to say something to Jared?
I do. Jared is a wonderful kid with so much talent, passion. He's a great person. He has a good heart. I'm so proud of everything he's accomplishing through school, through his sports, and just couldn't be happier for him and the wonderful opportunities that he's achieving by his hard work.
Wow. Yes. Now, who are you? You said you are his.
My name is Karen.
Okay.
I'm a little bit, biased. He is my nephew.
Well, that's okay. You're allowed to be.
Oh, definitely, Karen.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah, so we love Jared. He's a great, great kid with so much ahead of him, such a bright future ahead of him.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Yes, I'm so proud of him. I told myself the things that he's doing and how positive he is. Because like you said, the kids his age, some of them are not doing the right things. So it's good that he's doing what he's supposed to do, and I'm happy for him also. And I'm glad that you called. Definitely glad you called.
Yeah, very, very appreciate you taking my call.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day, everyone.
You too. Enjoy your day, and God bless.
Thank you.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Aunt Karen. We love you.
Love you too.
All right.
Bye, Karen.
Look how many people called you, Jared.
Yeah.
Boy, you are the man, huh, Jared?
Can I get
All
my
right.
autograph now?
Yes,
I want my autograph now.
yes, because you have a lot of people that care about you and they are rooting for you and they know that you're positive, and that's a blessing. Because like I said, we have to pray as a nation. We have to pray as a world because a lot of things are going on with younger people. I looked at the news the other day. Hijacking cars are being hijacked from young people. They also are killing people out there, and robbing, and they're young. They're teenagers, so it's a good thing to hear that you're positive and you're doing positive things. It's really a blessing to hear that, because like I said, you don't have it often.
No, that's so true, Amy. And we hear so many negative stereotypes
Right.
and rhetoric about our black males, so it's good when you hear that, that somebody is doing something positive. But on the flip side, it also bothers me because people act like it's such an anomaly when it happens. Like, there are so many young men like yourself out here doing positive things. So, just remember that.
Yeah. It's wonderful, wonderful. We can just sit here for another hour and talk about the goodness what you're doing. And let me just look at this picture. Is this you, Jerry, in this picture?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is you right here?
Oh, look at your number.
Wow.
Okay.
Number, so you're number
0.
0. All right. That's wonderful. Hey, look, 0 means that you're going to be a hero. 0 means hero, right?
And from 0, you can't go nowhere but up.
Yes, that's beautiful.
And he also, one thing I was impressed with was when he was like, Mom, I want number 0. So I'm like, 0.
Oh, he said he wanted
number 0, and he told me to be different. To stand
you
out,
know what? He is different.
Nobody has 0. And when I thought about it, I'm like, yeah. It was just amazing, like the way he thinks. I love it.
And I love the uniform, red and black. Yeah, red. Red's my favorite color, so I'm looking at the red and the black. Yes.
We might have to get her a jersey made. Jack.
Yes. Yes.
Dr. Rocks on the back.
Dr. Rocks
with
on the
0.
back. Dr. Roxy on the back.
And we get one from Miss Sharon as well.
Yes.
Signed and autographed, so they have one from when you were,
Yes. We got to do that, and I just want to show the audience again. All right,
Check
Jerry.
it out.
Check it out. We got Jerry, his handsome self, on here. All right, just showing it around. Yeah. Like it's. I'm just so glad that you came in. Now let me ask you, what made you so passionate about football?
Well, when I was younger, it's because my grandma, she always is watching football at home on Sundays. So when I was younger, I would just look up and see football on the TV, and that would just be all I'm watching. And so then I started to just fall in love with it.
So you and your grandma, you said you and your grandmother used to look at football?
Yeah.
So grandma was doing like football a lot too.
Yeah, she been like in the Cowboys since they were like.
Oh, Cowboys fans.
Keep it real.
Yeah.
Like,
She
says.
Yeah. So when I would just see football all the time on the TV. So that's what I would be watching, and so I it was there. So I loved it ever since.
You loved it ever since. Wow. And you know what? That's so funny because your grandma actually, like you said, your grandma liked the Cowboys since the 70s. Yeah. And by her liking that and stuff, you just got this thing, got passionate about playing football yourself.